The language of deceit. Notes and extracts. Random Addendum 2. Signs and warnings. You have to know yourself. You measure who you are by knowing how far you alone have come. Comparison with others, although sometimes objective, will usually lead to a false reflection of the you that is held deep inside your core of being. It will be a psychological barrier to all you can yet become. The solution is to communicate. Through discourse, you will find your course. Through education, you will find your vocation. Wisdom recognizes its own strengths and its own weaknesses. There is nothing that you truly have to be except who you are. If you cannot live in the moment while still connected to the past and the future, you have become untruthful to yourself and to all of those around you. The past remains the past, but no future, however it may seem, has been carved in stone. Tomorrow remains the substance of dreams. As long as you keep having dreams, then you will be able to envision answers and solutions to even the most complex of problems. Failures are hidden in fallacies. Education without love is empty and meaningless. Force is the opposite of love. Even when you are trying to get a bent, rusty nail out of an old piece of wood. It is worth remembering that some things, once they are broken, cannot be repaired. That is why care must be taken. That is why attention to the details matter. As long as hearts beat and wrinkles reflect the smiles that were once on the face, we must appreciate how love without virtue is like strength without exercise. So much we still have backwards and upside down. In school, we learn things and then take the test, while in everyday life, we take the test and then we learn things. Throughout history, it has always been far better to rather fail with honour than succeed by fraud. Most of those who live too fast die too young. Education should never be a preparation for life. The real education should be life itself. Every hour meaningful, every thought hopeful, every wonder possible. Every step a step towards becoming more objectively critical, more creative, and more curious. Most adults are soft. They would not endure even half of what most children experience on a daily basis. And the time wasted never returns. We live outside of eternity. We don't have forever. It is hard to grasp the urgency of the moment. Right now. And time just skips away from us, as a stone does, skipping over apparently still waters. As lost as a key dropped into the deepest ocean, with no smile and no apology. It is just simply gone. Fundamentally, we quest for knowledge. On this journey, we encounter hope and maybe a little bit of happiness, which is, by its own transitory nature, a limited resource. True education has its basis in a subconscious creativity, which in contrast is limited only through conscious reality. We consequently cannot develop our mind if we place endless borders around our ideas. Furthermore, we are trapped in a language matrix where the traditional is not traditional and the alternative is not alternative, where the modern word and the original definition have separated and drifted down different paths, now only as connected as a ghost to its shadow. Until we unlock ourselves and our full potential, until we unshackle our daily dreams and unharness our infinite abilities, we will remain solitary prisoners of our own mind, products of a system, perfect squares, human resources, something identifiably quantifiable instead of someone unique and individual. Whether you believe it or not, it is a spiritual battle. For even to not believe is still to have a belief. The world has always been a dangerous place to live. Not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't bring light into the darkness. It does not require a majority to prevail, but rather an irate, tireless minority, keen to set alight fires in people's minds. Compromise with evil does not enhance good. It only serves to deaden a society's ability and willingness to discern the difference between the two. If you mix the bad with the good doesn't usually get better. The hard edge experience of personal responsibility and constructive feedback should never be sheltered from anybody. Adversity should often be encouraged so that the majority of people will have the necessary skills to deal with the inevitable problems that they must face alone or in groups sooner or later. Only experience leads to understanding. So remember these rules. Don't let the clouds enter your mind. Don't let the sun hang you out to dry. And don't let the rain ruin your life. The language of deceit. Notes and extracts.